Hi, I'm Brittany,
Hi, I'm Tyler,
and welcome to Happily Ever After Dark.
the podcast where we talk about how marriage isn't supposed to be hard.
I don't think so.
It's not really.
Yeah, this is episode seven.
Seven.
Seven. We
Wow,
took a
seven.
break last week.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We did take a break. We had a lot going on. So
Yeah.
it's been 2 weeks since we've been back.
Really, 2 weeks already?
So it went by quick, but I feel like a
Mm,
lot happened in 2 weeks, or a lot. We did a lot last week, why we
yeah.
couldn't record. And so welcome back. If you waited for us for 2 weeks, thanks.
Yes, thank you for waiting for us.
And if you're new here, hey,
Yep.
also,
Hello, thank you for
hello,
waiting.
thanks for coming.
Yeah.
We're happy you're here. I did see a couple people on our socials that were like, I'm so glad I found you. And I'm like,
Yeah, no, that's cool.
now I'm excited to
I'm glad that
talk to them for the first time, kind of.
yeah, it's nice that we're getting a little bit of a foot out there,
It's been fun.
Yeah,
It's been fun doing little clips and talking to people online and saying how much they're enjoying us. So
nice, good.
I think keeps
Yeah.
the fun times rolling, and that,
Yeah.
you know, we'll talk to each other all day, but
Well, yeah,
it's
but
kind of nice that people are listening.
it's people listening to us talk to each other all day. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it makes it a little, I mean, we're having fun anyways,
Yeah,
but it's a little more fun now that, we really know people are
yeah,
interested in what we have to say.
yeah.
But if you are back and you've seen and you're watching us on YouTube or listening to us on Spotify, but if you're watching us on YouTube, our window is gone. So
Yeah.
our window's not gone. There's just not a window there anymore because we're in a different room. We're in a
Yes.
different room of our house. That is one of the reasons why we
That's one of the
were
breaks.
gone
Yeah.
last week, is because we did some renovations at home, switched some rooms around, got up some new walls, new
Yeah.
floors, new furniture, and
Just
other
rearranged quite a bit, cleaned up a little bit.
organized a
Uh,
lot.
yeah, organized a lot.
Did a lot of that last week. So no window
Yep.
behind our headboard, but there, something that we did have on one other wall of our room. I stuck it there, and I think it goes nicely.
I think it fits fairly
I think it
well.
goes nicely between our Mr. and Mrs. signs that I
Yeah.
made, by the way, probably 13 years ago
Yeah, I
from
couldn't
stuff
tell
I
you.
got at the craft warehouse.
Yeah.
That is now
Yep.
closed.
Yeah, it is,
R.I.P. Craft
unfortunately.
Warehouse.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I needed
You
something from there
were.
the other day.
I know, instead they're
Yeah.
gone because you're not going to catch my ass at Hobby Lobby. FYI, anybody listening.
Yeah, fair.
And also we went camping.
Oh, yeah, we did
We
go
did go
camping.
camping. I did post a little post about how we were going to be gone for 2 weeks and that we were going to be in the wilderness for a couple days.
Yeah, camping was good.
So that was nice to like kind of have a couple days in the wilderness,
Yeah.
rejuvenate. I also like camping because I feel like you take care of me a lot when we're camping. I don't have to do anything when we're camping.
I mean, that's more my neck of the woods.
No pun intended or pun intended.
Pun intended. I mean,
Oh,
truly, it wasn't intended,
two.
but yeah, no, it's camping is. I grew up really camping, and
Mm-hmm.
so that's really it's just a little bit more of a step up from what I do at home, really, because it's a little more into it and
Right.
some of the things I need to do. But
But you're doing tent, you're doing fire, like I do organizing. I
yeah,
like make our beds,
hmm
but you
yeah,
blow up the beds, you do all
yep,
that. So
that's the whole campsite is me, and that's all right.
I make our beds, but I
Yeah,
do like to cook because we got the
hmm
Blackstone. So
yeah, yeah, that is yours.
I do
So,
like to use the Blackstone and
hmm
do the cooking and the prepping. But other than that,
it's what I'm
I
there
get to
for.
sit and I get to chill. I
Yeah,
did post a video of you bringing me coffee to our tent.
yep.
So that's one of my favorites too, is you make the coffee,
Yeah, I think the
the
only
campfire
downside to
coffees.
camping is a lot of times I'm up a lot earlier than you.
Hmm. Yeah, I do. I am sleeping right through that wood chopping, and
Oh no,
I
it's
can
not
smell
even
the
that.
coffee,
Yeah,
which is hard because like I know the coffee's out there, but I was like,
yeah,
it's just not time yet, and he'll
no,
bring it to me when I'm ready.
yeah, no. That's that one pot of coffee I get to myself.
Yeah, but we did go with friends this
Yes,
time,
we did.
a like-minded couple, so that's always, we talked about that a couple episodes ago,
Yeah, we did.
making time to spend time with like-minded couples, so you're
Hmm.
not kind of hanging out with toxic ones and
Yeah,
be sad because you're hanging out with toxic couples.
yeah, no.
So,
It definitely makes it a lot nicer having
mhm.
another couple along that is in the same boat, field,
Headspace as us as a
headspace. Yeah, yeah,
couple,
yeah,
and like Yeah, just seeing another
So
couple kind of
yeah,
love each other as much as we do is
yeah, yeah.
nice. And they haven't been together as long as us. So, when people are like, "Oh, it's because you've been together for a million years." Like,
No, it's
no, there are
it's not
people.
just that. It's
uh,
yeah. Sometimes it just fits, and that's all there is to it.
and we hope, those people they've
Hmm.
been together for a couple of years. We hope that they feel the same way in 18 years like we do.
Absolutely.
So, but it was nice. It was nice and refreshing to get out in the
Hmm.
woods, hang out with a cool couple that's
Yeah.
similar to us, and yeah, so that's why we were gone last week.
Hmm.
Renovated a little bit of our house and
Renovated, rejuvenated,
rejuvenated. I like that.
and now
Yeah.
we're back.
And now we're back. So our last episode, we talked about episode 6. This is episode 7.
Hmm.
So episode 6 recap. We talked about the five language love. We blah blah blah. We talked about the 5 love
The
languages.
5 love languages.
And
Yeah.
I found our book while we were cleaning and
Yes.
renovating our
Yes,
room.
we
I
did.
found the love language book that was gifted to us when we first got married.
Man.
And I wish we kind of would have had this last episode, but I like that we kind of also didn't, because like looking back at it now after we've talked about the 5 love languages, we were so right. Like we
Yeah.
were so right about everything
I
we
yeah.
said. Like there are some stuff in here where you're like, okay, that could be helpful. Like, quality. They break down a little more about what each love language is, which I
Yeah.
think is important. But it's what gets me is they want you to choose between
Yeah.
certain love languages. So there was one of them I read was so bad. It's like the would
Let's
you
see.
rather or what's more meaningful to
Yeah. What's
you.
more meaningful to you?
That she doesn't check her phone while we're talking, or that she goes out of her way to do something that relieves pressure on me. So it's like, which one would you rather have? You want both of
Oh
them.
yeah.
You want
Both.
both. So like, to choose which one's more meaningful is putting
Yeah.
lesser meaning on the other thing. Both
Absolutely.
are important to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. Because I mean, yeah, it's nice if you're not looking at your phone or whatever while you're talking to me, but also I'd like you to do something that would help like
Yeah. So I
relieve
was like,
the stress a little of
so the
like
book is making you pick.
yeah.
Would you rather?
And yeah, I kind of get it, but also you shouldn't really have to pick.
Hmm.
I mean, I get a time and a place, but really you're still not
Right in the
having to
moment,
pick.
maybe
Yeah.
you can only do one.
Yes.
However, both are important and
Both are
meaningful.
important. Yeah, absolutely.
And what's another one? He compliments my appearance, or he takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings. Which one is more meaningful?
Which one is
I
more
mean,
meaningful?
sure, one is again more meaningful than the other in times of situation, but I love when you compliment my
Hmm.
appearance and tell me that I look nice. Even when I don't look nice, you tell me that I look nice. Be wearing a
It's
fucking potato sack, and that's honestly kind of annoying. And you're like, "Wow, you're so beautiful in your potato sack," and I'm like, "The
what can I
fuck."
say? What
Oh,
can I say?
I'll take it, I guess. I suppose.
You guess. No, you will.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
I will take it.
Take the compliment.
So take the compliment. We'll get into that in this episode. So it's just funny reading the like would you rather's of
Yeah.
relationships, and also seeing what our scores were when we were 23 years old. Um, we both scored the same quality time as number one, which is funny.
Yeah.
Which isn't funny, but like funny because we do just like always want to
Yeah.
spend
We
time
just
together.
hang out together. That's it. Always
And
together.
then, but they were all pretty similar, like 6, 8, 8, 6. Like they all had like generally the same scores. So
Hmm.
it seems like they were everything was pretty important to us because all of the scores we had were like similar and
Yeah.
you know
Fairly average across the
yeah,
board
they were all
there.
average. The median was close to the same. So it was a funny to look at after we had
Yeah.
just had the conversation in that
Funny to
full
dust off.
episode. Yeah, literal dusted off. It was
Hmm.
like at the back of the bookshelf.
Yeah. It was interesting to see again. Hey.
There it was.
Hmm.
So it was funny to run into. So that wraps up love languages.
Yes, it does.
We could probably throw that book away or keep using it for
Mhm.
uh
We'll just erase our numbers and give it to somebody else.
and say, listen, these are all important. Don't take this test score. I
Yeah.
mean,
Don't take the test. Just read
don't
the
take
book.
the test. Just read about how
Yeah.
important all of the
Just
love
read the
language are.
book. Yeah. Just rip the test portion out of it.
So this is episode 7. episode 7.
Episode 7.
And you kind of picked this topic, but then you picked the
I
title of the
picked it.
topic in a little bit. I noticed it a lot this last week. And so we're going to deep dive into some topics we've kind of already talked about because it's kind of all kind of wrapped up into one in this episode. And I might piss some people off in this episode. You might piss some people off.
It's possible.
I probably already pissed somebody off with the Hobby Lobby comment a second ago.
That's, that's a given.
I piss people off, but whatever.
It's, you either like them or you don't.
You like them or you don't. Don't support Hobby Lobby. And so this episode, I might piss off some people. And you might piss off some people. And that's okay.
It'll happen.
It's tough love. We'll get you. It'll get you. And that's what this episode, I think, is going to be. Tough love for both genders. Or all genders. Not just both.
For everyone.
If
Well,
we're talking,
tough love
if
for
we're
everyone.
talking heterosexual relationship. But this can go to any relationship of any gender, as well as any of our episodes, any partnership or relationship you may have with any of the genders of your choosing that you decide to have romantic relations with. But specifically, we're going to call out a lot of like cisgender straight men. But also, I'm going to be calling out some bitches too. So we might make people mad.
Just kind of,
and that's okay.
Shots fired everywhere today.
Shots fired everywhere in this episode.
All right.
Well, we are going to talk about how chivalry is like fucking dead.
It's not dead.
It's not dead.
Chivalry's not dead.
Not dead.
As much as anybody says, and as cliche as that is to say, chivalry's not dead.
So what do you think?
It's yes and no.
You're here to prove us wrong.
Yeah.
And also,
yeah, it's a laziness on all of men's behalf where we've just forgotten what it is to be the man in the relationship.
Yeah. Be the man, and the difference of, masculinity, provider. Yeah. A lot of our listeners are women, and which I love.
No, I appreciate it a lot.
Appreciate it. Love all you ladies. However, you can't be the ones doing all the work here.
No, and that's another part of it where that's where, again, men have dropped the ball on this, where, yeah, you can sit there and complain and, whatever it is, the boy talk, whatever, when you complain about your partner because this is happening or this isn't happening. Well, you're part of that problem too, because you're not doing anything.
You're not doing anything. So, all the wives and all the women are listening to us yap about how to make their marriage better. And we're not seeing a lot of men listeners and followers. So, maybe this will make them listen.
Maybe.
But we're also going to call them out for being fucking pussies. So
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a small step you can do. It's a little thing, and it's something that will change a whole lot in the dynamic, really.
And we've talked a lot about little things go a long way, and this is we'll talk again about that, but why those are so important, and being masculine and manly and taking care of your wife. That's what makes you masculine and manly, is when you take care of your wife and you take care of your family. By not just, here's some money, I work, bye-bye, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I mean, you are providing, the money, the groceries, whatever, but you both are. And
I'm gonna address that too, because we both work. We both are small business owners, and we both work full-time jobs. So,
we're both doing that, but the masculine part of this still comes from the providing of a safe environment for all in your
home. And that's what we're going to get into, is what is a provider, what is chivalry, what it's like to be manly. But I'm also going to talk about all my independent girls, and you need to allow your men to do these things for you. Like, I get a boss babe, I get an independent woman, like I'm with you. I am as feminist as they fucking come.
Yeah. Okay, well, so am I, but I mean, it's still, you need to drop the reins every once in a while. So
yeah, and being a feminist just means you believe we deserve equal rights in life, not that men aren't important in their roles and women aren't important in their roles, and each partner isn't important in the roles that they provide. and what that looks like. So
Yeah.
we're gonna get in both sides of it. People might agree with this, people might not, but
Here we go.
here we are, episode 7. You made it this far. What made me start with this, wanting to do this episode, was when we went out to dinner
3 days ago.
Monday. I don't know. Yeah, like 3 or 4 days ago, we went
Yeah.
out to dinner, you and I, because we make time to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Go back a couple episodes,
Yeah.
learn about it.
Anytime to go on a date.
Go on a date. We went on a date. I don't feel like they're dates. We just went to. I mean,
We
they
went to,
are they
I mean,
dates. We frequently go out to dinner at least once a week
that's.
when it's together. So it's like,
I mean, classification
what's
of
a
a
date?
date. It's just the two of us going to a
It wasn't a
nice
nicer restaurant. It wasn't
dinner.
fast food. We sat down.
Yeah, it
We had
wasn't. Yeah, it was a
menus.
sit down dinner.
Yeah. So we were by the window. We were
Mm-hmm.
at dinner.
We're at dinner
We're
anyways.
at dinner. We like to people watch. We do a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people watching. We're not judging anybody, but we do a lot of people watching.
Yeah,
Do a lot of people
you
watching,
just like to
and
peek into people's lives and see what
yeah,
it's
just
like.
like
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, what do they have to?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And look at that over there. Oh, her shoes are cute. I see things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But we noticed a pattern with a lot of couples that we saw walking by, and is that
Yeah,
nobody was holding hands
yeah. Nobody was walking together like they were
like
together.
they were together.
Yeah,
Like I think like me like I could say like 1 out of 10.
and even that,
Even
like,
that,
I
it
would
was
give
like
you, I would give it that it was just an ingrained thing because they were fairly older couples, the ones that I
no, no,
saw.
no. The
No.
one old couple we saw,
Oh yes,
that guy straight up left his wife on the sidewalk.
that
She
was
had two
old couple
canes.
though.
I was shocked.
No, she was.
She had
Yeah,
two canes
she was in
and
a
she was
walker.
struggling,
Yeah.
and he just kept going. So this poor woman could have, instead of using two canes, maybe her husband's arm, and
Yeah.
he could have like walked with his wife, but he was like already getting in, sitting in the car by the
Hmm.
time like she finally got over, and I was like, this is insane.
Yeah, that's.
So it was all walks of life that we were
Hmm.
seeing, that were just not walking as if they were a couple, and
Yeah,
it's just like so small, but like
it's.
an eye-opener in my opinion, because like when we're walking
Hmm.
together, we're holding hands, we're linking arms.
Yeah,
If it's hot outside, we got the pinkies.
yeah. There's something, it's the occasional bump, it's the looks, it's something. And like you said, if it's hot out, yeah, our pinkies are usually
We're
wrapping because
like,
that's all
yeah,
we can allow. So
but we're walking, linked in some
yeah,
way,
we're
or
walking.
close, in close
Yeah,
proximity, but like
we're definitely walking together.
together. We're walking
Yeah.
together. We're not like looking at our phones while we're
Mm,
walking. We're walking together. So almost every, I want to say it was every couple. And for a second, we thought one couple was going to hold their hands, but like she linked her arm while she stepped off the sidewalk and then unlinked.
yeah.
So we're like, oh,
No,
because we were like rooting.
it was
We're like, oh
close.
yeah, they're gonna
Yeah.
hold. And we're like, oh. So it was just like, it was a date night. We saw all
Hmm.
these couples again. And what's a date night? All these couples going out to dinner together that weren't holding hands,
That
walking
weren't acting like
together. We're
couples.
acting like couples, and also not opening doors.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate one too, because it's such an easy thing to do,
Mm-hmm.
such a small thing that means something so big that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you just open the door. Go ahead. That's it.
That's it. Like
Yep.
I'm a you know loud, independent. I don't need no man, woman, but best believe I'm not touching any door.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not touching a door.
Yeah. No, there's no
If
need
you're with
to.
me, I'm not touching doors.
Exclusion for like the ladies' bathroom, but no, other than that,
Yeah.
yeah, there's not a door you need to open
What am
when
I?
we're
No,
out and doing
no.
things. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm not walking far behind you. You're not walking far ahead of me.
No.
We're walking together one on one.
Hmm.
So it's just, we are presenting as we are a couple. We are together and we love each other. And
Hmm.
then it's just like seeing all these couples that were like walking past us, that were just like didn't
Yeah, they were
just they were
just
just
walking, just quiet in
walking,
their
no
own
talking, or
worlds.
just like looking
Yeah.
at their phones, not linking
Hmm.
arms. It's just like, I don't know, it makes me a little sad. It makes me
Yeah.
a little sad that people aren't
It's a
more,
little unfortunate for folks, but that's what we're here for, hopefully,
hopefully,
to spread this news
spread the
and
gospel of
help spread the love, I guess. Here's how to do it, maybe.
here's how to do it. Here are the little steps, and we've
Hmm.
talked about that in each episode, and we have addressed kind of flirting with your partner and things
Hmm.
like that in other episodes, but this is more, I don't know, going in depth of the chivalry of, like you said earlier, being a man,
I mean,
and
yeah,
women
it's
allowing your men to be men.
yeah, absolutely. Because
Be the provider and take care of you. Because it's nice to be sweet baby princess queen.
yeah,
I'm
and
telling you, girls, it's really worth it.
as much as it is still, like I've said, a laziness, a fallen behind on men's behalf,
Mhm.
where chivalry has quote unquote died.
Mhm.
It's also, if you're going to say it died, it could have been killed by said armored up, independent,
Yeah.
gung ho females,
Mhm.
which isn't a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. You married one.
I did, and that's absolutely, like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's absolutely great. But there are times where you do let go, and,
Mhm.
and that's not what you are, because you like to be taken care of and have the princess treatment and not have
Princess treatment,
to
or
not have to worry about
is it
things.
princess treatment, or is it just
It's just regular treatment.
regular?
I don't. Yeah, it's just normal every day
As it
here.
should be, and it's
Hmm.
being labeled as
Yeah,
princess treatment.
as a very special treatment
Mhm.
when it should not be.
Mhm.
Because yeah, it's not it's yeah
Bare
it's not a
minimum.
it's not a
Princess
princess
treatment or
treatment,
bare
because that
minimum?
is just what happens here.
Mhm.
Like that is what you get, and that's all there is to it.
I have to stop.
Something in your eye? What do you think?
It's on my eyeball.
Is that what you're seeing?
I don't know.
Yeah, there you go, another one.
There it is.
Yep.
Yep, I thought come off my eye.
Yeah, I saw it. It was literally across your
Yeah,
entire
I
eye.
could see
Yeah.
it. Also, things like pumping my gas, and
Oh
like, I
yeah.
mean, I have an automatic, starting my car right now, but like starting my car for me
Mm-hmm.
before it's when it's cold outside, or scraping the ice off, things like that. Just providing.
Yeah, it's something that you may not think of, and it's something that if you were to, yeah, like you said, scraping the ice off the car in the winter, even though you didn't start the car, because like say it's like what we end up doing, like where I used to leave a lot earlier than you did,
Hmm.
so I didn't have the option to start your car for you,
Hmm.
but you would wake up and
If there was ice on my car, though,
yeah,
you would scrape it.
yeah,
Like you would
this
scrape
ice
it
would be
off.
scraped. So yeah, when you do start it, you're not waiting an extra 30 minutes, or you don't
Hmm.
have to scrape the ice yourself.
Hmm.
And it's one of those simple little things that just because you're on your way out the door, you may not think about it. But that's that providing thing. That's that
Hmm.
being a man. That's that chivalry type thing where
Yeah.
it's doing something to do something because it helps them, helps
Hmm.
your partner.
Yeah. And we hear, men need to provide, and they think provide money, provide shelter. My job is done.
Yeah,
I
no,
have provided.
no. You need to provide a safe environment, a good place, a happy. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're providing a life so your spouse feels safe. The
Yes.
person that you love is safe around you.
Mm-hmm.
Your children feel safe around you. You are
Mm-hmm.
making a safe and a loving and a nurturing home. You're
Yes.
not just providing the roof and the food.
Yeah, that's not what you're doing. You're providing the whole lot. That's it. It mean it all comes together in one thing at the end.
Hmm.
That's it becomes your home,
Hmm.
and you want to provide a safe, loving, nurturing home.
Right.
And that's what I feel like being a man, being the masculine part of this is. That's what it is to provide, is to give that safety, that almost I can shut my brain off and just
Hmm.
be.
Hmm.
And I mean
And it makes your
that's
wife
yeah,
want to provide for you
yeah.
because you've provided for her.
Hmm.
And we all have your last name, so you're
Yeah.
putting your name on your home.
Hmm.
And that's mine, that's my wife, those are my kids, that's my house. I did that. And a lot of men that we see in today's world,
Hmm.
aren't taking that pride of what they have
Hmm.
in their life.
Definitely, and it's unfortunate to me to see that where it's like, yeah, okay, cool, I've done this. Like, no, no, you did do that, but it's also like,
You just started it, you have to
yeah,
keep it going.
yeah, you did that, but it's also like you did that, and like now keep going.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like there's more to it now. Like that's just chapter one over and done with. Now you're
Hmm.
on to chapter two. There's many more to go.
Hmm. Yeah, it's like you can, you want to keep your cars up to date. You want to keep your phones up to date. You want to make sure you're like
Yeah.
always keeping those things up to date. Make sure you keep your life up to date. You
Absolutely.
have to
Yeah.
keep things going. There's momentum, and you have to keep working on things
Hmm.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
And
think you're definitely right on that. Where it's become a standard to maintain certain aspects
maintain.
of
That's
your
the word I was
life.
looking for. Yeah.
Where like yeah, your car is something that's maintained on a regular basis, and if it's not, kind of breaks down on you,
Hmm.
right?
Hey, there
Same
we
thing with
go.
the relationship. There, it's and maintenance doesn't sound like the right word to me, but it's the word that's there and will fit for now.
Hmm.
And because your relationship does need maintenance, it does need care, it does need, the extra love and the extra commitment to it.
Hmm.
And it's again not big things,
Yeah.
it's little
Little
things.
daily
Mm-hmm.
things you can do to make your spouse, your wife and your
Mm-hmm.
children feel provided for and supported
Yep.
and safe. And we're just we see it, of course, in our loved ones and
Mm-hmm.
our friends, but there are people we know and people in the world I see online that just are so miserable,
Yeah.
and they can do a lot of things to change that, and it starts at home.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of things I see is these men don't know why their wives aren't paying attention to them. They don't know why their wives don't want to be intimate with them. They don't know why their wives don't want to spend time with them. Well,
Well, that's your fault, gentlemen.
it's your fault.
Sorry to say, it's your fault. But that's again the easy fix. It's the small things, small actions, small maintenance things.
Hmm.
Like gentlemen in particular, we'll go back to a few analogies here. You're gonna maintain your car, your truck, your whatever. You're gonna maintain your
Your PC,
career,
your video
yeah,
games, your career,
your
your
career,
job.
your connections that way. Why not do the same thing with your spouse, with your
Hmm.
partner, with your wife?
Hmm.
Like whatever it is, it's the small maintenance things. It's
Whatever hobby you have,
yep.
whatever things you do in life, you want to make
Mhm.
sure you learn and do better at those things.
Yeah.
And
Why not do the same for your partner?
in your
Learn and do
marriage.
better in that too.
Hmm.
Like there's always something else you can learn. There's always something you can do better or
Improve on.
improve
I guess
on.
that's do better, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
like
I mean, I guess yeah, but
learn
like
more on, improve on,
yeah, and it's
twerk, fix, edit,
yeah, I'd say tweak. Yeah,
tweak. Hmm.
cuz it's you're not going to be the same people you were yesterday
Hmm.
or the week before. You're always going to change, you're always going to evolve. So keeping with that maintenance is the same thing. You're going to keep learning how to keep it going,
Hmm.
and it's just part of it.
It's perfect. And that's
Yep.
what we've been talking about in all these
Yep.
episodes. But again, we're focusing mostly on how each of you individually
Mhm.
can just do a little bit
Yeah,
better.
learn a little bit of maintenance, and that's what gives you that home, that love, that safe place
Hmm.
that everybody wants to be
Hmm. I also need ladies to like let their men
in. Let their
so let
men.
their men. So
It's
it's I again I independence, and I am constantly like, I don't need no man. You talk to my friends, talk to my coworkers, talk to everybody. I don't need no man. I say that to you
yeah.
sometimes, and then I'm like, actually I do.
Uh,
I actually do need some help.
well, yeah, so yes, the help every once in a while, but I think the big thing on that is the I don't need no man.
I want
But the
one.
difference, yes,
There we
that's what I was
go.
getting is you don't need one,
Hey.
but you want
There we go.
one.
There we go.
Hmm.
I'll take that. So, a lot of the times, I will say 70% of the time, I will do it myself. I will get this done. I'm a
Hmm.
type A, um, you
Very
know,
much type A.
a very much type A in a lot of parts of my life when it comes to my career, when it comes to my family. Maybe I have some type B things, maybe some things I could be a little more organized on. But when it comes
Mm.
to my career, my small business, my family, I'm very much like, I will be the one to do all of these things. And I myself need reminders from you to step back and to allow that. So yeah, you do take care of me in a lot of things, like bringing my coffee and like
Hmm.
filling my water, all those fun little things that you do for me. But there are a lot of things in life that I need to let you take off my plate, that you have learned to just take from my plate.
Hmm.
And that's where we, women that are of similar independence as me, or similar mindset as me, you need to let your husband just be him, a husband. Just allowing your husband to give you sweet princess baby queen treatment is important, because like I said, if you ask any of my coworkers or anybody around me or my friends and all those people, they don't, when they're like, oh wow, you're just so, abrasive, and you just take care of business. And
Hmm.
so when I talk about how I want to be taken care of and like, treated as a queen, they're like,
Hmm.
oh really? And I'm like, well fuck yeah, that's what my husband's supposed to, that's what
Yeah.
my husband is supposed to be, that's my husband's supposed to do.
Yep.
So allowing myself to take that wall down and let my husband in and do things for me, take things off of my plate, not just the little things in life, but
Hmm.
also hard things that I need a little more help on.
Hmm.
And you see that I'm struggling with that, and you take care of that for
Yeah,
me.
absolutely.
And dudes need to see that. They need to
Hmm.
and take charge. So, not being like, well, she doesn't want my help, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go
it's
sit over here.
yeah, you can't be like that, because that's something that will just that just essentially makes it worse.
Hmm.
Because yeah, I mean, yeah. So there may have been one time where she didn't want your help with it, but that was that one time.
Hmm.
That may have been an exception to that. But I mean, if you can see her struggling and you know it's something that will make her struggle, and you know that she could use a hand, just do it.
Hmm.
Just give the hand. Don't ask. Just be there. Like that's
Just do, and maybe
yep.
sometimes you got to be, I wouldn't say like aggressive, but like you got to be stern with your wife. You
Yeah,
got
you
to be.
gotta. It's you gotta do the no. I'm gonna do it.
The thing about like most independent women is that we are brats, and we need to be.
That's okay.
You need to find someone
That's
to.
just fine.
I know you like that. It's just fine.
Because
You
yeah,
want to
like I said,
maintain me. You
the
like to
yeah,
tell me to calm the fuck down. I'll take care of
because like I said, it's the and again, that's the simple thing is where just I'll do it.
it. Hmm.
That's it.
Hmm.
That's all that really needs to be said.
And
And then you
just
do it.
yeah, and you just do it, and
Mhm.
and maybe she'll try to push back a little bit still. Like, I'm telling you ladies, I get
Mhm.
it, I understand, I am just as guilty, but you
Yeah.
just gotta let him.
It may be a little hard to let go in the beginning, but I can guarantee you you will feel better.
Hmm. Whether it's everyday life, chores, bills, children, you
Mhm.
gotta you gotta 50-50 that, those fucking kids. Because if your
Yep.
kids have too
Balance
much
it
of a,
out.
if your kids have too much of a default parent, then the other parent isn't going to be respected, the other parent isn't going to be able
It's not
to,
even that. They just don't exist.
they just don't exist.
Mhm.
Yeah. So just taking charge
Yeah,
and
just give the hand,
allowing
yeah.
your man to take charge.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Earlier you mentioned how chivalry is in a coma, because of men actions.
Mhm.
And it's a little bit of like us ladies too, where we have that mentality of like, I don't need no man.
So slightly induced coma.
Slightly induced coma,
Okay.
and it's no, a lot of it is men like not
Its men have
putting in
given
the
up.
effort. It meant giving up,
Yeah.
and in a very negative, toxic way. And unfortunately, women have had to pick up where
Mhm.
men have given up on, and we are shown that, well, we don't need a man because we're doing it all on our own. And I
Yeah.
really hope the women out there are lucky enough that you have found your man and you have
Mhm.
found that provider, and this episode does kind of kick their ass back into gear a little bit.
But again, you may have learned that you don't need a man,
Hmm.
but the want and the feel
And the
of
desire that you found
yeah.
one and you want to keep that one.
Mhm.
And same with dudes, you found that lady, you got to
Yep.
keep her around.
You found that lady that it's not. it's not a thing, it's not a job, it's not a chore to, like you said, maintain.
Mhm.
It's just something you do.
It's something you
It's
want
a
to
yeah,
do
it's
and
something that I
enjoy
want to
doing
do.
because you
Yeah.
love that person.
Yep, absolutely.
And again, ladies, it's just letting that wall down and
Mhm.
letting your partner do that, letting your partner take
Mhm.
control, letting your partner um maybe they don't do something that you like let's say you don't like how they fold laundry or something. Well, they have to learn,
Yeah.
and dudes, don't use that as a don't weaponize your incompetence and and say, well, you don't like how I do laundry, so I'm just not going to do it. And but that's just a cop out.
Yeah, it is.
And
Cuz you could either learn how she likes said garments folded,
mhm.
or on the opposite end of that,
Or girls, ladies, you just need to, if that's how he does it,
yeah,
let him
accept
do
it.
it.
He
Accept it.
folded it.
He folded it. He
Yep.
cleaned it on his
Mhm.
own. You didn't have to beg him. You didn't have to
Mhm.
get all huff and puff about it. He just did
Yeah.
it. And you need to sometimes let the trial and error run,
Mhm.
and they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out the first time. Oh, she didn't like how I folded them this way. I'm gonna do it a little bit different next
Mhm.
time. But also the delivery. Don't be like, oh, you folded my clothes this way. Like, a lot of these things can be delivered in a different
Yeah.
way, in a more positive way.
Absolutely.
Be like, oh, honey, I actually like him this. Thank you for doing that for
Mhm.
me. I appreciate that you did that for me. Next time, can you fold them this way? And that's a
Uh,
lot different than
throwing in that appreciation.
throwing in that appreciation that we've already talked about. And it's just like the delivery.
Mhm.
Like, you can say this, I
Yeah.
don't like this, or you can say, hey, can we do
You
it
say
this
thanks
way?
for doing that.
Thank you for doing that.
Maybe this way would be easier,
I like it
or
this way. If
yeah.
you can try the next time to do it that way,
Mhm.
with the dishes, with the car, with the kids, with the home. And if
Yeah.
there's something that you do on a regular basis that you would like your partner to help out with, but you don't like the way they do it, or you're a partner who won't help out because they don't like the way you do it, so I'm just not going to help. That's a cop out.
Yep, it
Hmm.
is. So no, to stand up, help out with the thing that you think they don't want your help with, and let go of the reins a little bit and let them do the thing that they don't do very well,
Hmm.
because it's still help. It's
It's still
still a
help.
hand.
It's still going to get
Yep.
done.
Yep.
Hmm.
It is.
Hmm. So just allowing your partner
Mhm.
to take care of you, and allowing your partner help out in ways
Mhm.
that maybe they don't help out in often because you don't like the way they do it. But
Yep.
guess what? They're helping and they're doing it.
Yep.
So
Yes, allowing your partner to
just
help
letting.
and helping your partner.
Mhm. I was at the store with the kids yesterday, and we could hear this guy just like arguing with his like pregnant wife or girlfriend
Mm.
in the parking lot, and they continue to argue like inside the store. And me and the kids were like, "Oh my god, what is happening?" Because they were
Mhm.
just being so loud and just like, one, don't do that in public.
Yeah,
Two,
definitely.
don't talk to your wife like that in
Mhm.
public at all.
Yeah.
And it's just how it's gross. It's not cool or attractive or masculine
No.
or manly to talk down and like belittle your spouse.
No, it's not at all, and it's crazy to think that it's such becomes such a normal thing, I guess. Like, because
You work in the
I
construction
work in the
field and
construction
you're with
field,
all these
so
old blue
yeah.
collar men, or just blue
And
collar men in
just
general. It's not just
yeah,
old
it's
guys.
just blue collar men in general, where like it's always like, oh, I'm here working all the overtime, get away from my wife, and blah blah blah.
I
And I'm
get
like,
that too with
why?
like the older men at my work. It's
Hmm.
like, oh, I worked on a Saturday. First, I went to the golf course, and then I
Yeah.
went to the office because I didn't want to deal with my wife. And it's just like,
Why?
what?
Why'd you get married then?
Why are you with her?
Yeah.
The wife that like literally cleaned your drawers? Like, you're mad at her
Yeah.
for what?
And so like that's something I don't understand, because yeah, even though your wife isn't there, like you should never talk bad about them. Like
Hmm.
it shouldn't be like, oh, my nagging old lady. It shouldn't be, I'm here because she's annoying, or I just can't stand to be around her. That's
Like,
why.
oh,
Yeah.
just even like, oh, my wife's a bitch. Like,
Yeah.
started
It's just
hearing
like,
that.
no, because like, yeah, I'll sit there and I hear these people talk about that shit, and I'm just like, okay, all right, because like I don't have any, like in my
I
personal
get
life,
that
I have
too
nothing to say.
sometimes, like
So.
with women that want to complain
Mhm.
about their husbands, and it's just like, couldn't be me.
Yeah, okay, I'll sit over here and twiddle my thumbs for a minute, like, let you
Hmm.
guys finish your conversation, I guess.
Just like how normal it is to just
Mhm.
like the old ball and how just like talk
Yeah.
down about your wife.
Yeah, how it's normal for like, yeah, like you said, it's like the guy talk to talk bad about your wife, and like the girls get together and talk bad about their husbands. Like, why is that a
Sure, like
normal
we bitch
thing?
about how like sometimes you guys do annoying shit, but we're not like,
Yeah, but
it's not like, oh my fucking husband. Blah, blah, blah." It's like
yeah,
not that. It's very much like this fucking guy. Guess what he did?
yeah,
It's not. We're not belittling you in a way.
hmm,
In my opinion, when me and my girls talk about like our husbands or our partners, it's not in a toxic way,
hmm,
or a belittling way. It's typical, oh, guess what he did?
yeah,
But it's never in a nasty frame
hmm,
words,
yeah. It's one of those where like, oh, he's terribly mean to me, but the being mean to you is I left early for work, so I couldn't give you your coffee.
Yeah, you're so mean to me. You
Yeah,
forgot to make my coffee.
that's yeah, that's what is
Hmm.
like, and that I feel is fine because it's things where it's like, oh
That's
yeah,
fine to be mean about.
I
It's because you
mean,
forgot my
yeah,
coffee.
I mean, it's like, yeah, because I'll even say it. It's like, oh yeah, no, it's like she's been mean to me. She left me for a day. Like, and what am I
Why you
supposed?
being mean?
Yeah,
Come cuddle.
yeah, you left me. Like, what do you?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
like my husband's mean because he belittled me and doesn't help me
yeah,
with anything around the house and
like, because
always
he's
yells at the
yeah.
kids and always yells at me and never
Hmm.
talks to me and doesn't hold my hand on the
Or
sidewalk.
it's not the little things where it's like, oh, it's just I can't hold a conversation with my wife because her nose is always in her phone or whatever.
Hmm.
It's no, it's it's
Is her nose in your
stupid.
phone because you just don't pay any attention to her?
Possibly,
Yeah.
yeah.
So she's
That's
trying to fill the void and
hmm
fill the lull
again. We'll
because
just
her.
wrap full around on that, where it's like, yeah, that's a men's part where men have gotten lazy
Hmm.
because, yeah, that attention that your partner, your wife is seeking, you are not giving.
Hmm. And then they're gonna find it elsewhere.
Mhm.
I mean, hopefully not elsewhere.
But
I
they're
mean,
gonna
they're gonna
feel.
take their attention, to their
Hmm,
phones, TVs, game, whatever,
hmm,
and then you're gonna be like, "You don't spend any time with me, or why don't you want to hang out with me?" Well, you never want to hang out with
yep,
me, and so they've adapted
yep,
in a sense.
yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, they just adapted
Hmm.
to filling a time that should have been made for something else.
Hmm. Well, you're
Hmm,
always with your friends, or you're always playing games, and it's like
hmm,
now I gotta find, and like now you
yep.
want to hang out with me. So I mean,
Yeah, I finally filled my time instead of just floating around, kind of
hmm,
waiting on you. And now you're all of a sudden interested in what I'm doing or like
yeah,
need me around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go back to that quality time episode.
Hmm. Yeah.
And also just not talking down about your husband to your loved ones or your wife or your family isn't going to forget. So
No.
always protect your partner's peace
Hmm.
and be respectful and responsible for your partner's emotions when it comes to like family members.
Yeah. As
And
much as like they are your family and that's what it is, but like also your partner is your family.
because
Like this
that's your
is
chosen
your
family. You
chosen
picked her to
family.
be
Like
start a family
you're
with.
making that. Like you
Hmm.
chose to make that. And so that's the one I feel like you should protect definitely more.
Protect more and put at number one.
Hmm,
And I do feel like I am seeing that still is people aren't spouse number one. Spouse is
hmm.
not number one. It'll be like spouse is like number five. It'll be
It's
like
crazy.
themselves, maybe
Hmm,
their family, like their siblings and mom and
hmm,
dad, their children, and then their wife or their spouse.
hmm.
And that is not the layers we're going here.
No, that's not.
And I've people might not believe this or call me on this one, but I'm putting my spouse above my children,
Hmm.
and people think that's fucking shitty to say,
I don't
but
think it
I wouldn't
is.
have children if I didn't love
Yeah,
my spouse, and
exactly.
we wouldn't have a loving
Hmm.
home if we didn't put each other at number
Yep.
one.
And it's again, that's that providing of a thing
Hmm.
where you've made that home, you've made that family, you've made that safe space, and the love and care and providing that you give to your spouse as number one
Hmm.
will just trickle
We'll
down,
just trickle
and
down to your children and
then yep,
yourself and your family.
mm-hmm,
Hmm.
yep. It's
and
funny how
and
that works.
that's that it's not contradict, but I've seen people say no, your children should be number one, which I mean, I'm not saying I put you guys both, they're all y'all
No,
are
I
at the
mean you're
top really, but
yeah.
like if we didn't have a loving relationship, if we didn't have a relationship where we provide for each other,
Mhm.
if we didn't have those roles that we play,
Yeah.
in a positive way, then our children wouldn't be taken care of.
Yeah. If we didn't have the loving
Period.
relationship as partners first, we wouldn't have the loving relationship as parents
As
afterwards.
parents afterwards.
Hmm.
So putting parenting, putting your kids first, it's not going to work in the way that you think it's going to work,
No,
in
it's
our
not.
opinions.
Yeah, in my opinion, it won't, and that's take it as you will,
Hmm.
but that's to me, it's partners first, and then your
Yeah,
kids.
and that's
Hmm.
how you create a loving home and a loving
Yep.
space and a loving environment.
Yeah.
Is together
Most
and
definitely.
putting
Yeah.
your partner above yourself and
Yeah,
above
because
your
if you and your
children.
partner love each other and love yourselves, then
Hmm.
it's so much easier
So
to
yeah.
love your kids and love everything else about the life that you're making.
It makes work easier. It makes so much. It makes a lot of things easier. Most things
It just
easier
makes
in life
everything
when you
easier.
have
Yeah.
a supporting and providing partner.
Yep. Absolutely.
I like that. I'm here again. That might have been we might have gone hard. We might be a little controversial in this episode, but we have.
I
It's
think
the
that's
tough love.
fine. Yeah.
I think we have to. I think this is episode 7. Y'all know how we work at this point. We might be going a little harder than others, but I think it's just because like we need men to fucking listen.
Yeah, the men really just need to step up in it
Hmm.
because it can't just be one sided.
Can't be one sided. We can't
Hmm.
just have only female followers and female listeners. We
Hmm.
need everybody. It's everybody, all hands on deck when
Yep.
it comes to having a positive and happy marriage.
Yep.
So we like to give our couples homework every week to do.
Yep.
Give our listeners homework. Last week it was the 5 love languages. We encouraged our listeners to attempt to do all 5 every day.
Hmm.
We get it. Sometimes you can only do a couple, but not don't
Yeah.
just focus on the one.
Yeah. The
You
one
know,
that you
the
feel.
one that
Yeah.
you feel or the one that you think they are. Do
Hmm.
your best to focus on all 5
Hmm.
every day. So we hope that you were able to do that and
Yep.
just to continue doing. Just because these things are homework, it's not just you only do those things that
Yeah,
week.
because
You need to continue to do these things we tell you
because
to
yeah,
do.
I can I can honestly say if you did the homework and you did the 5 love languages, consistently for the week or the couple of weeks that we
Hmm.
were out,
We were
like
out for 2 weeks. Yes.
uh I can safely say that you have probably seen a
Yeah.
change in your partner
Hmm.
and like even in yourself with just the way things are and the simple ways you can change
With
the
all of the
little
little
things. Yeah.
homeworks we've done,
Yep.
like they're not just
Hmm.
homeworks for the week. They're homeworks.
It's
The
homeworks
things to
for,
keep
yeah.
doing, keep pursuing,
It's
keep
just,
changing.
I think the weak portion of it is to
That's what
just
we want you to
dip
focus on.
dip your toes
Dip your
into it.
toes in
Yeah,
this.
dip your
Yeah,
toes
dip
into
your toes in
it.
the topic.
Yeah.
So this week we want you to dip your toes into
Chivalry.
chivalry, providing,
Yeah.
and women letting your man
Yeah,
provide,
the
letting your
providing
man take
gentleman. And
charge.
so the homework this week is for men to just step up and be men again. Do the chivalrous thing, open the doors, take care of the things around the house that will help relieve the load off of her.
And ladies, letting him relieve those things off of you. Like again, maybe he doesn't do it to your standards, but allowing him to help out, allowing him to open those doors for you, allowing him to get gas in your car,
Hmm.
allowing him to provide.
Hmm.
Just I know you can do it, girls. I know you can do it on your own. I probably can too,
Hmm.
but I like that my husband is providing and I like that my husband is going to take care of me. So allowing your man to do those
Hmm.
things for you.
But on the other end of that too, gentlemen, it's still you have to step up. You
Hmm.
got to do the thing. You got to be the provider. You got to be the man.
Yeah,
That's that
that's
simple.
that's
Yep.
that. It's that simple.
Hmm.
And not the way you think. It's not the masculine.
No, it's not that.
It's not that. It's the
Just
provider.
yep.
It's the
It's a safe.
mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's a wrap on episode 7.
Yep.
Thank you guys again for being here. We appreciate all of our listeners and all of
Hmm.
our watchers. And we thank you guys every week for coming back. And we, enjoy the time that we get to spend with you and talk to you guys. And thanks again for listening. And I hope you have a good rest of your night and a good rest of your week. And we'll chat with you next time.
Yes, thank you, and it's much appreciated. You guys have a wonderful night.
Good night.